All right, for part 4, we're actually going to use a little bit of SOHCAHTOA here, believe it or not. So here's some things that we know. Here's Earth going around the Sun. Its position is here in December, and then it goes around the Sun, and it's here in June. And we already know this distance here is 1 astronomical unit. That's about 93 million miles. What this diagram is supposed to show is that we're trying to measure the distance to this star right here. So what we want to actually obtain is this distance, d. Okay? That's what we're solving for. Now, to be clear, this whole thing here is a triangle, so I can call this angle P, and this represents the opposite side, this represents the adjacent side. So what we can say is the opposite is 1 AU, the adjacent is the distance, so we can be really clear that the tangent of this parallax angle P is going to be opposite over adjacent, which is 1 AU over the distance we're solving for. So ultimately, the distance is going to be 1 AU divided by the tangent of our parallax angle. Okay, so that's what's going on. So, in other words, what we're going to do is we use parallax to get the angle between the nearby star and the distant stars, okay, in June and in December. We can then use SOHCAHTOA as shown above to get the distance using trig and the parallax angle. Lastly, why does the moon seem to follow us when we drive at night? Basically, close objects have a large parallax angle. Further objects have a small one. Objects have a small one when we shift perspective. Sorry with that typo. So what's going to happen here is the moon is so far away that it appears to not move at all when we change our perspective. Not move at all relative to where we are when we change our perspective. So if where we are is moving, the moon seems to follow us as we move. In other words, it doesn't undergo a large parallax-related angle shift. All right, so that is it for part 4. Now, I had some questions on part 5, but I think I'm going to cover those on the next quiz. So do not study part 5, Kepler's laws, at all. We're going to do that in our next quiz.